Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. Great singles match here for you today. Two very good fandom players who are perhaps a little down on their luck. Have had some bad luck in fandom this year. Some success in like teams and some in singles, but like overall, not their greatest fandom years. One of them having a much better year in a different division. But I'm excited to see them go up against each other today. We have Nazario Montenegro versus Matthew Chen. Last time we saw both of them, they came in third in their respective triple threat round one tournament matches. Like I said, I think they're both great players. I'm excited to see what they do today. Let's hear what the players have to say in the promos.
Well, we are back in town. The two hunkiest boys you know. I am the second most hunkiest boy. That is the hunkiest boy that you know. Matthew, how are you feeling about today's match?
I'm feeling pretty good about today's match. Nazario's a great player. I think this should just be a really fun time.
Yeah, I think so. So everybody be sure to turn up the volume when Matthew speaks and turn down the volume when Nazario speaks. You're going to have a great time. I promise.
Fandom. You know what fandom needs? Guys, I have 4 words for you. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's 7 theatrical movies now. That's enough. And I assure you there will be more sequels for Mutant Mayhem. So, future expansion. That's all I gotta say.
We're back from those promos. No comment. That will be shown to you. Comments were made, but you're not going to see them. Let's get into round number one. Round number one is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of fandom fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write their answer down on their whiteboard. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number one?
No.
All right.
Nah.
Right. Your first question comes in the category of Middle Earth. Who does Frodo tell that Gollum is following them in the Mines of Moria in the Fellowship of the Ring? Very average film, I'd say. Not the best. 5, 4, 3. I don't love it. 2. Too long. 1. Pens down. I'm just saying things that make Tim mad. Let's go to Nazario.
He tells Gandalf!
And Matthew.
I said Sam.
Gandalf is the correct answer. And yeah, follow Alex's advice about the microphone levels. Or the headphone levels. As we move to the next question, comes in the category of the worlds of DC. What type of creature is said to be the king of all beasts that Darla and the foster children tame in Shazam, Fury of the Gods? Typos. Fixing typos. I hate it. I restarted my computer and it logged me out of everything, which I guess makes sense for security purposes. But
Not really.
well, like, yeah, you're kind of right. 5. I'm just annoyed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Matthew.
The unicorns?
And Nazario.
Taste the rainbow, unicorn.
Unicorn is correct. Nazario leads 2-1. As we get to the third question, which comes in the category of YA. Which YA film features characters threatening to kill themselves by eating poisonous berries? I feel like we just had a conversation without words. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Nazario.
I've been told I need to save my repeats and not do stupid questions. Is it the Hunger Games?
And Matthew.
The Hunger Games.
Hunger Games is correct. Point apiece. As we move to the next question, which comes in the category of Planet of the Apes. Who plays the ape Ari in Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes? What a film. I'd like everyone to take note of how low Nazario's board is. It's not quite at the point where I would say, like, Nazario, hands up. I just find it funny that a man who made a video calling out cheating that got many views is always on the cusp. 5, 4, 3.
I don't have a desk.
Well,
Like, I don't have it set up. I'm in my bed using one of those tables for breakfast in bed. This is what I do.
That's amazing. We'll go to Matthew
Helena Bonham Carter.
and Nazario.
Bonham Carter.
Helena Bonham Carter is correct. Point apiece. Nazario leads 4-3. As we move to the next question, which comes in the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek Into Darkness, who travels to the surface of Kronos and attempts to negotiate before John Harrison attacks them? I gotta rewatch these. I've slowly been getting a palate for fandom films again. I took a long break where I just couldn't watch any of them except for like the new stuff. And now I'm starting to be like, I wonder if I still like Star Trek. Let's find out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Nazario.
I don't know, Spock.
And Matthew.
I also said Spock.
Both unfortunately incorrect. He is there, but the negotiator is Uhura.
Fair.
Uhura. So with that, there'll be no more perfect rounds. Still a 1-point game. Let's move to the next question, which comes in the category of the Wizarding World. What spell does Cedric use to knock a bewitched Crumb unconscious inside the maze in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, the answer? B, not the answer. C, also not the answer. And D, one that sounds similar to the answer, so you might to try and trick you, but also not the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Matthew.
I couldn't remember.
And Nazario.
Is it Petrificus Totalis?
Unfortunately, incorrect. We are looking for Expelliarmus.
Oh, I thought that. That doesn't make sense.
I agree. I thought that just like disarmed people, but I guess it also,
Yeah.
I guess it also makes them unconscious. We will move to scores and soundtracks is the next question. Which Disney animated film features the song "Can You Feel the Love Tonight"?
How specific?
Very.
I mean, it's technically 2 answers.
No, there's not. Given that this category has been clearly defined. 5, 4,
You're right.
3, 2, 1. Jesus Christ. Pens down. Go to Matthew.
The Lion King.
And Nazario.
I like it.
That's correct for a point apiece. Nazario leads 5-4 as we get to your next question. It comes in the category of Star Wars. In The Empire Strikes Back, who knows where Luke is after his fight with Vader and guides the crew of the Falcon to save him? Yeah, no, I get it. I believe that it's an animated movie as well. Like, there's no thing, but it wasn't released by Walt Disney Animation Studios.
True.
Therefore, 5, 4, 3. Otherwise, we'd have like the Nightmare Before Christmas shit. On pens down, we'll go to Nazario, I think,
Leia.
and Matthew.
I said C-3PO.
Leia is correct. Nazario will widen the lead at a 6-4 as we get to the penultimate question, which comes in the category of Marvel. Who plays Daredevil in 2003's Daredevil? There were a couple other options I could have said for films.
Yeah.
Released in 2003 with this character in them. No, you're right. 5, 4, 3. Maybe soon though. 2, 1. Pens down. They might all cross over and shit. Matthew.
Ben Affleck.
And Nazario.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck is correct. Point apiece as we get to the final question in round number 1. It comes in the category of the MCU. In Avengers Infinity War, what Infinity Stone do the Ebony Maw and Cull Obsidian go to New York to retrieve? Good movie. Then there was a bad movie and an okay movie and then a great movie and then mostly dog shit after that. Unless it had a certain teenage hero in 5.
Guardians 3, though.
2. Best thing in a while. Pens down, but still not where I expect it to be. We'll go to Nazario.
Time Stone.
And Matthew.
Time.
Time Stone is correct, and that will bring us to the end of round number 1. Nazario leads 8 to Matthew's 6, but anything can happen as we get into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you'd like to check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Disney Animation, Star Trek, Planet of the Apes, Star Wars, Wizarding World, scores and soundtracks. Don't know why I skipped over that. World of DC and DreamWorks. With that being said, Nazario, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
You know what? I'm going to go first.
Okay. This will be your first spin.
Boom, baby.
Apologies for the delay. Lands on Worlds of DC. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Shit. Yeah, I'll keep it.
Okay. Alrighty. Nazario will be giving you your questions in the category of the Worlds of DC. Are you prepared for them?
No, I was prepared for Planet of the Apes.
Well, everybody keeps spinning that lately, and there's a very few amount of films in that category, so if everyone could stop, I'd appreciate it. All right, Nazario, are you prepared for yeah, you said you were. All right, great. Your first question. Which Worlds of DC film features a dead supervillain mutating into a living monster?
Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who plays Volko, Arthur's mentor, in Aquaman?
Willem Dafoe.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In The Suicide Squad, the team of criminals led by Bloodsport start on a mission where they kill several rebel soldiers, believing they have who kidnapped. Let me know if you need that again, because I struggle.
I don't really have them kidnapped, but I forgot who it was. Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Harley Quinn, B, Rick Flag, C, the president of Corto Maltese, or D, Amanda Waller.
Harley Quinn.
That is incorrect. Matthew, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Harley Quinn, B, Rick Flag, C, the president of Corto Maltese, or D, Amanda Waller.
The president?
Damn it, it was Rick Flag.
That Matthew was incorrect. Nazario's second guess was correct. Rick Flag is what we're looking for.
That was dumb. Not me.
All right. Nazario, your penultimate question. What mode of transportation did Steve Trevor initially take to get to Themyscira in Wonder Woman?
An airplane.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. In Shazam, upon meeting Billy, Freddy first jokes that he became disabled when Victor did what?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, threw a knife at him, B, hit him with the car, C, dropped a TV on him, or D, pushed him out the window.
Pushed him out the window.
That is correct for one more point at the end of Nazario's round 2. He gets his score up to 15. Matthew at 6. As we bring back up the wheel. And Alex.
Can I change my Wi-Fi router for a second?
Sure. All right, Matthew, this will be your first spin. Lands on Star Trek. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I made the right choice.
Now, Matthew.
Yes.
We really need the points on this one.
Yeah, I agree. So I think we probably spin again and hope for
Yes.
something better. Yeah.
Let's give it one more.
All right.
All right. This will be your second spin. Lands on the Wizarding World.
Okay.
Alrighty. Matthew, are you prepared for your questions in the category of the Wizarding World?
Yeah.
Your first question. Which Wizarding World film features an animated depiction of a character hanging themselves?
Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Yeah.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who plays Professor Flitwick in the Wizarding World? Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Jim Broadbent, B, Warwick Davis, C, David Thewlis, or D, Kenny Baker.
Warwick Davis.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Matthew, your third question. Who does Jacob marry at the end of The Secrets of Dumbledore?
I haven't seen this, so I'll just go with Queenie.
Who else is it gonna be?
You never
Yeah.
know. It could have been a curveball. Yeah, it's correct for 2 points.
Hey, I haven't seen it, but just
But I mean, come on.
Matthew, your penultimate question. In Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, McGonagall brings Harry and Ron to see a petrified Hermione after canceling what specific kind of event?
I'll just say a Quidditch match.
That is correct for 2 points. And Matthew, your final question. Where specifically do Fred and George say they originally got the Marauders map in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban?
I'll go multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Dumbledore's office, B, Hagrid's hut, C, Filch's office, or D, Snape's storage closet.
I think it's Filch's office.
Yeah.
That is correct for 1 more point. The end of Matthew's round number 2. He gets his score up to 14. Nazario at 15. We got a 1-point game as we move into round number 3. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we reach the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
No.
All right. First category you can bet points on is Disney animation. Let's get bets starting with Nazario.
2.
And Matthew.
2.
All right. Your question in Disney animation. In Robin Hood, Robin Hood gives his hat and bow as a birthday gift to a child who is what type of animal? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Nazario.
For a second, I thought you were going for the name. I was scared. He's a rabbit.
Oh.
And Matthew.
No, I didn't. I said badger.
Rabbit is the correct answer. Nazario will gain 2 points. Matthew will lose 2 points. It is now a 5-point game, 17-12. Yep, that's 5. As we get to the next category, the points on that category is Middle Earth. Let's get bets starting with Matthew
0.
and Nazario.
I'll put 1.
All right. Your question is, what is the name of Thorin's father in the Hobbit trilogy? Sometimes people do stats-only rounds, which is totally their prerogative.
Does the spelling count?
As per every time you ask that question, the phonetic spelling counts, but the actual spelling not so much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Matthew, who bet 0.
I said Thrawn.
Close.
And Nazario.
It's Thrain.
Thrain is correct. Thrawn is a Star Wars villain, I do believe.
Actually, Thrain's father is Thror. So, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Thrawn is definitely from a Star Wars show.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nazario gains 1 point. Matthew stays right where he is. It's a 6-point game, 18-12. As we get to the third category, the points on that category is the Worlds of DC. Let's get bets, starting with Nazario.
I'll give it 1.
And Matthew.
2.
All right, your question in the Worlds of DC. Who plays Captain Boomerang in Suicide Squad? No, sucks. Normally you say the word the like pretty normally, like the Suicide Squad. But now because of that, I have to like really emphasize it. It's really weird. No one talks like that. This is the one without the that I have. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Matthew.
Courtney.
And Nazario.
Jack Courtney.
And your winner, Nazario Montenegro. That will put the game just out of reach and give Nazario the win. Great match. I think both players played great, especially since we haven't seen them in the singles ring, at least in a little bit of time. Nazario going 8, Matthew going 6. I think this was competitive through and through. Nearly tied out of round 2. I think Nazario just got a little bit luckier with the categories, with the questions in round 3, and that was the end of the match then and there. But overall, great stuff from both players. Let's start by talking to our unfortunate second place finisher, Matthew Chen. Matthew, you've been having a kick-ass year in Melee. I don't know if you know that. Kick-ass 2 years. I said this to Dylan last time Dylan played, but often when you're trying to split 2 divisions, sometimes you feel yourself called to one more than the other. There's a reason I sucked at what was called Warzone for a very long time. And if I was to guess, I would say that's where most of your energy is going. And if that is the case, you're still putting up incredible performances like the one today. Had a few questions in round 3 gone different, you would have been the winner today. How are you feeling about the match, your fandom season overall?
Yeah, no, I'm feeling good about how I played today. Especially because my focus has been on Melee. I still feel like I did well with today's fandom match. I wasn't sure how I was going to do with Wizarding World. It's not usually a category I try to take, and I was pretty surprised by myself there. So just got a few unlucky. Disney animation is so wide. It's just like sometimes you get a movie that you're just not as comfortable with. And so I think that big 2-point miss was really big.
For sure. Alex, thoughts on Matthew's performance today?
Yeah, it was really good. I'd like to see what he can do with the closet door closed, just to see if that helps at all. Matthew, this is not Matthew's primary focus division, and he's still able to take a very good competitor like Nazario to limit for 2 rounds. Kept it close, fair amount of the way. I can't believe of all the categories that stabbed us in the back, it was Disney animation. I mean, what are the odds of that happening? But other than that, yeah, it was fine. I'm out here managing as hard as I can, folks. It just doesn't. I don't know the questions ahead of time.
Fair. Matthew, as I said, great job. We will still see you in teams either yesterday or the first match of next week.
Okay.
Don't even have the team tournament set up yet, but you and Dean will be back in teams. I'm excited to see it. Congratulations on a match well played. As we bring in our winner today, Nazario Montenegro. Nazario,
What's up?
This seemed almost effortless for you. Little, you didn't give a care. Very little respect to your opponent. Thoughts on your performance today? Were you just that confident?
This is the thing. When you lose as much as I do, and you get put down in the lower levels, you start getting the shit you know again. And when I get those questions, I fucking kick ass. The problem is when we start going deeper and you actually have to study or, remember things from movies that you watched 10 years ago and you just don't want to watch again. And that is when it becomes a problem for me. But for now, I'm proud to say I did not get Chen.
This is true. You did not get Chen. Nazario, you are back to 500. You're at 9-9. You've played you played a lot of matches, which is why
A lot of matches.
Now that you are back even, is there anyone you have a pretty habit of going up one, then going back, then going down one, then going back?
Yeah.
Who do you want to play next?
Mike Hanley.
Okay.
Yeah. At some point, somebody at some league will make that happen. I have asked for it at least 25 times.
Yeah. I don't know if they will. There's a reason they're not. But Nazario, congratulations on the win today. We will see you back very soon. And thank you for playing. Thank you to Matthew. Thank you to Alex. Thank you to Nazario. Thank you to Tim for editing this one. And thank you to all of you for checking out this great episode of Fandom Fights. Be sure to check out all the other episodes. We are in the midst of the teams tournament, even though in real time we don't know what's happening in your time. You watching this, you totally know what's going on. So be sure to check out all those matches, and we'll see you next time on another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.
But again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.